I'll start with Sudeep, PBK's LSG.
Yes.
What is your take on this match? Very, very high scoring match. And
Yeah.
Punjab, of course, as I've been saying, that they are in a different planet. Priyansh, Prabhsimran, Cooper, Curran, everyone performing.
Right.
What is your take on this match particularly? Because LSG scoring 200 also lost the match. Firstly, a little on the LSG bowling. Mohammad Shami, 14 runs.
Yeah. 14 runs per over.
Mohsin
Yeah.
Khan, 11. Ayush Badani, 1 over. We'll discuss
He's
Ayush
not a
Badani
bowler
a bit.
also. Avesh Khan
Also, yes.
also. Everybody
Avesh
went.
Khan,
See, when a
15. Everyone went for
so when
runs.
a team
So,
scores 250, the opponent bowlers,
at
everybody will go
PBK's
for runs.
every match, either they're chasing or they're batting, put into bat, they're scoring around 240. Almost every match.
And although that match
And with
Prabhsimran did
Indian
not
players,
score,
as Ishanjan said, with no foreign
Prabhsimran did not
players.
score, but Priyansh
Yeah.
Arya was batting on a different level. He's a
That
very
is
good
what,
striker.
and he's still batting on a different level. He's still batting on a
he,
different level.
I'm telling you, he's as good as Abhishek Sharma, if not better.
Yes, yes,
His
yes.
hitting is very clean.
And I think I have a feeling he's just 23 and a half. I think
Yeah,
he's a good chance to get into Indian side now.
yeah. At least the T20 side, I
T20
think
side, yes.
he can get in any
Because
moment.
Abhishek Sharma, of course, played a massive innings yesterday. But the
Yeah,
problem is he gets 3 ducks, then a
there
hundred
is a
again, two
lack of
ducks, then a
there
hundred.
is lack of consistency as far as
Consistency,
Abhishek
like in
Sharma is
Delhi
concerned.
Capital. He
Yeah.
scores and then four
I,
matches he doesn't score.
So at the moment,
I
the
will.
PPKs is on a high. Absolutely they are
Correct.
going.
And unlike RR faltered, PBK's RCB,
PPKs
both,
was
of
not
course, RCB
faltering
also
at the
lost, but
moment.
RCB, both are very high scoring teams.
Yeah, very good, very very strong, both batting and bowling. PBKs.
Bowling. And the beautiful part is without any foreigner, without any overseas player, they're doing this. And
And
not
the
even
most of the
Indian
Yeah.
stars
performance is
also.
by the Indians, by the Indian
And
players.
that is where
See,
Shreyas Iyer once again comes into fray.
Yeah,
Shreyas Iyer captaining the side brilliantly, I must say. Brilliantly captaining the
absolutely,
side.
absolutely,
see,
absolutely.
Yes.
I have always iterated the same thing. Again, I'm iterated that IPL is a key that key of your IPL success is lying on the domestic recruits, not on the big international names, because it's taking place on Indian summers, and Indian summers are very hard to combat for the foreigners, for
Overseas
the
players.
international players.
Because already it is 42. In Calcutta, it is 42, I think. 41, 42. So it
42.
Exactly.
is,
In fact, Mohali also, I think Chandigarh
yes.
also, it's around
Yes, Chandigarh is also over
36,
40.
over 40. Because
Delhi is
and high
around 40.
heat
Chennai is
also.
40.
Chennai is 40. So it's very difficult for the overseas, that means these overseas international players. But that day I was quite amazed to see the innings of Connolly also. He, and very,
Yes.
yes, he
87,
played.
7 6s.
Yeah, 87 sevens. He gave a good compliment to Priyansh Arya. I last day I was saying about Priyansh Arya. See, this guy has the capacity, as you were as saying. That means comparing him with Abhishek Sharma. I must say one thing. See, Abhishek Sharma is a player, is a batsman type. He's only known for his blitzkrieg innings. But
Yeah.
Priyansh Arya has the capacity to even anchor the innings also. He has the see Abhishek. If the role of Abhishek Sharma is only to give a good start, in fact, last matches he played good. That means he also played the anchoring innings. But Priyansh Arya is a player where he can bat. I think not only in the opening, you can send him down to first down or second down also if required. He's a good
Correct.
anchoring player, I must say, because and he technically also he is very much sound. Punjab has got a very good, I must say, their domestic pickups. The Shashank Singh also is a very nice recruit. Moreover, Nihal Vadera also very, and amazed to see that Punjab, they are doing the exactly right strategy, that they are banking mostly on the, on the domestic
Domestic
recruits. This
players.
is the nice
Absolutely.
part.
And which you have been
This
saying that India must look at all the IPL sides must look at domestics now.
domestic, yeah, because the reason is behind the Indian summers. IPL is taking on on the Indian summers, and it's very difficult for the international players. Hardly in a match or two they can perform, but afterward in the and nowadays the as the day progresses, the summer will be more intensive. So you because and we might on the other aspect there can be a question that is Punjab picking up too early. There can be a question picking up too early. Uh, regarding this, I should say that they must hold their nerves up to some extent, and they should take match by match, and they are doing that. In fact, they are doing that. As per to the way they are playing, I must say that they are playing as per to the match to match basis. It's a good strategy. Also, they are good because they are exactly applying the strategy which Indian team has applied in the T20 World Cup. That score massive runs, piled up the pressure of runs on the opposition, and win the match. And they are exactly doing the same thing. They are exactly doing the same thing, and they has the
Sudhir,
batting.
yes. Thank you,
They have the
Sanjay.
batting lineup. They can chase down any total also.
Obviously, that's what I said. Sudeep,
Yeah.
LSG, we have discussed a long time. Either man management issues we have discussed. Uh, Somehow I have a feeling, and today LSG are 10 for 2 already. They've already lost 2 wickets.
2 wickets. Yeah.
So I have a feeling that something is not right with this team. I don't know
Yeah.
what is right. The Delhi Capitals also. The Delhi Capital wins 3, then loses 4, again wins 3, and then out of the tournament. LSG is so much money being obviously spent on some players. I don't know whether the auction gets wrong like KKR, whether Sanjeev Goenka is unable to motivate them. I think just a little beside the point. Kavya Maran, who is Murasali Maran's daughter, who owns Hyderabad. I think being a lady, she manages the team really good.
Yeah.
Yesterday, when I was watching I think she's a young industrialist, very, very big industrialist. But the way she manages the team, I think it was initially, or a few years back, it was Nasli Wadia and Priti Zinta when they were together. I think it reminds me of those days, basically, when Priti Zinta used to be with the team. I mean, you
Exactly.
need not be also with the team every time. But
Yeah. Yeah.
your body language as a franchise owner speaks a lot. I don't know,
Actually,
something that is missing with
as we
Mr. Goenka.
this is missing in Sanjeev Goenka, the qualities you pointed out, na, and for SRH or Nita Ambani or Preeti Zinta,
Yes,
there is
yes, yes,
a certain degree of warmth, in their the approach,
yes,
which is
yes.
the players feel comfortable here.
I
The
think that
players,
is
it
what
seems,
KL Rahul said when he left LSG.
Players are very tentative, looking very tentative, and as if they
Yes,
are very lacking confidence. And you will notice that the Lucknow, most of the players are failing to convert the into big
big
scores. Their
scores.
30s and 40s
Absolutely.
into big scores. This is
And,
one
and
reason.
one thing, Sudeep, Nicholas Puran becoming a liability now.
Absolutely, see
You said that the
this is
last
what
time.
happens. This is see this guy has sacrificed his international career for the sake of T20
Absolutely.
leagues, and
T20. We discussed that in the show.
now he's unable to play his normal game, in T20s also. So this way he's slowly becoming irrelevant. Money people will hesitate to take him in the
And
team from
worst
next year
part, he's
onwards.
only 29 years old. He's
Yeah.
only 29.
So this is what happens. You should play international cricket is something you should never ignore. This is the lesson.
Absolute. I agree with you. I think what Virat Kohli and Rohit, when they retired from Test cricket, was I think something which I also got surprised.
Yeah.
Same thing for Quinton de
But
Kock
at
when he
least they are
retired from
continuing the ODI. They are continuing the ODI.
ODIs.
So this
Yes,
keeps
yes.
them in
Very, but
good.
when you're young, just for
Yeah.
sake of franchising money, I mean,
This
I'm
is
a little surprised.
absolutely
I'm a
very
little
wrong
surprised.
approach, and this is actually backfiring. Actually, his
I think
approach.
LSG today also we will see they're going to suffer. They're really, really going
LSG's
to suffer.
batting is in total doldrums. First of all, they are not able to convert the 30s into big scores, and
Into
until
50.
you score big, you won't be able to put up
And you have to
match-winning
score
totals.
big. You have to score big, matlab, you have to score at least 180, 200. Because
Yes, absolutely.
this IPL, I've been telling Sudeep,
Yeah,
6 overs is 80. Power play is almost 90.
yeah, exactly.
15 is the average. Almost 80 to 90 is power play. And he
And
was
none of
scoring 200 plus,
and
220.
and except Mohammad Shami to some extent, the other bowlers, there are
Yeah.
no other bowlers who
So
can be
No.
effective.
today, two domestic bowlers has bowled this Prince
Okay,
Yadav and
yeah, Prince
Prince
Yadav.
Yadav is starting to do
Yeah,
well,
Prince
which I
Yadav
am
is
finding.
starting to do well. Yeah, he's
I
showing
think
Starting
he
to
has
promise.
do
the
well.
purple cap owner right now. Prince
He's
Yadav and the other bowler was the other. There was some other bowler. I think what's his name?
Avesh Khan is disappointing now, starting to disappoint.
Avesh Khan. But Prince Yadav. In fact, today they
Prince
played
Yadav,
Mayank Yadav.
Prince
I think
Yadav, yeah, Mayank Yadav. Prince Yadav looks promising.
Mayank
He has
Yadav,
the
and there
Looks
was
potential,
promising.
another.
I was just reading an article by Ian Bishop. I think Prince Yadav is starting to look promising.
and he's
Along with
24
Samir
years.
Rizvi.
Only
Yeah,
24
Yes,
years.
24. Along with Samir Rizvi is looking promising now. So
Yeah.
Ishanjan, finally, before wrapping up this second match, what do you think LSG needs to do? Because LSG has a good balance of national, local players and international players, and I think the team combination is also okay. So, what is the
I
issue?
think see, LSG has a. I will not talk about their bowling. They are having good bowling side.
Correct.
With the presence of
Shami,
Mohammad Shami and two, three
Avesh Khan.
domestic players also. Avesh
Yes.
Khan. In fact, this Prince Yadav. Who is this? There that Malinga. I think that one Sri Lankan bowler also there, and Mayank Yadav also. Their bowling is quite fine, and this Digvesh Rathi is also their good spinner, but they are suffering with their batting mostly because Nicholas Puran, as
Yes.
rightly pointed out by one of my senior, Nicholas Puran has lost his rhythm because since this guy is out of the international, that's true that since he's
Yes. That
out
is the
of the
biggest
international,
problem.
because two main players, Rishabh Pant and Nicholas Puran, are out of form, and there is what that guy who has won the match for the KKR is also very inexperienced at the moment, but they are losing out over here only. And you have to Mitchell Marsh also looking out of because hardly he has played in one or two matches. He's looking out of with
I
this
think
form. We
today
must
also
say that
LSG is playing very, very. Oh, they're 11 for 3 now. They're in real trouble today. So
Mm,
that is
mm.
another big issue. I can see
see
LSG
in
scorecard.
batting
Mitchell
they are
versus
actually
Ayush Badani. Oh, they opened with Ayush Badani. Rishabh Pant is out first ball. Adam Markram. So they had three ducks. Ayush Badani 0, Pant 0, Markram 0. So obviously
My God.
something is wrong again in their bowling,
Markram
batting.
Seriously wrong.
Markram, see, the team is getting over reliable on Markram and Mitchell Marks and Ayush Badoni.
Actually, Sudeep, after that innings in the WTC final, you remember Adam Markram's 100 in
Adrian
the
Yeah,
Markram.
yeah,
WTC
Yeah.
final in Australia. His stocks have risen very well globally. I was reading in Wisden
yeah.
also.
Yeah.
But the point
Absolutely.
is, the red ball and T20 is totally different.
Totally different. And he's not able to somehow, maybe because of the
Yes,
weather
yes,
conditions or what, he's not able
correct,
to adjust to
correct.
this, Indian
Right,
weather
right.
conditions
Very
at the
true.
moment. Yeah.
Very true. So what we decide, what we discussed from this match is that LSG, unless they quickly get their act together, along with CSK and KKR, could be in real
See,
trouble to finish in the
LSC has
bottom
to,
three.
LSC has to, I will say, LSC has to do whatsoever with their bowling because their batting is not looking very in a nice shape at the moment.
Yes.
Absolutely.
In spite of a good lineup, it's a good lineup. It's not a problematic lineup like I would say a KKR. LSG's team
No,
is
no, no, no.
okay,
But
but they
neither
are.
of them are in form. Neither of them are into proper form right now. In fact,
Do they
like
have any
KKR,
player in the reserve bench?
like
Ishan,
KKR, they are. Yeah.
do they have any player in the reserve bench whom they can play? LSG का कोई प्लेयर है रिजर्व बेंच में जिसको खिला सकते हैं?
Not
Reserve bench.
worth, not not
They have
very
picked up.
strong,
No, no,
not
no.
very strong on
Yeah, no,
paper
no, no.
at the
Not
moment.
very
UP. They
strong.
have picked up two players from UP Premier League last. I can't just I just remember the name. Maharaja one player they picked up from Maharaja Premier League, which who has won the match for them for against KKR. And along with that, they have picked up UP one player from the UP Premier League who turned up last year for Kashi Giants. I think I'm not getting his name properly. He's a spinner all-rounder. He can play. In fact, because they haven't explored in their UP Premier League last year. I must say that UP. I don't know the Chennai and these teams. Their scouters have picked some good talents. Why they couldn't? I don't understand. But they have picked up one from the Maharaja Premier League last year. The one guy who won their match, and the other is one all-rounder they picked from that Kashi team. UP has two or three domestic recruits. They should see instead of going after this big name Markram, Mitchell. I think they should rely on their domestic. They should explore their domestic strength properly. They should explore. Time now,
Right,
team should every team in IPL should explore their domestic talents rather than
right,
I would say
right,
only one or two foreigner is enough. They should explore their domestic
right,
talents.
right.
Or they need to give.
Thank you, Ishan. Thank you. We will conclude this session. We will conclude the discussion on PBKS, LSG. Thank you both, Sudeep and Ishanjan.